Years ago, I was juggling my job as a mom and as a corporate executive, a marketing manager for a Fortune 100 company. I had a really important meeting and I jumped in my car one day to get to my destination, which was about 90 minutes away. But in my typical type A fashion, I'd given myself about 85 minutes to get there. So all the way up the freeway, I'm multitasking, making phone calls, and the things that we busy type A women do. And all of a sudden, I felt this heaviness in my hands. My steering wheel had come completely off the column. Ah! Yes, I was scared, I was shocked, I was confused all in the same moment. And it's true what they say, time both almost stands still or goes in slow motion and goes 100 miles an hour all at the same time. And in those moments, I thought, okay, what do I do? What do I do? I went to try to put my steering wheel back on, which was futile. I couldn't do it while I was driving, and I knew in the process of doing it, I'd probably swerve all over the road. I knew if I took my foot off the gas in crazy California 60, 70 plus mile an hour traffic, somebody would surely rear end me. And so with my gas on the pedal and my hands on an unattached wheel, I started to pray. My heart was beating so hard I could feel it in my chest. And I was thinking, oh my, I might get hurt today, when I started to drift to the next lane to the left. And in that moment, I had this crazy thought that I should put on my turn signal because I'm a polite driver. The crazy things you think about. And then I was drifting into the fast lane and I thought, Lord, what's going to happen to me today? And the next thing I knew, I was off on the side of the road, on the shoulder of this massive freeway. And there was a concrete embankment, those little 4-foot little concrete walls. And as my left tire grazed that, going maybe 45, 50 miles an hour, and I went on a screeching halt, 20 feet of burned rubber against that concrete wall. And I came to that halt, dropped the steering wheel in my lap, and the first thing I noticed was this, whoosh, 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 all these cars flying by me. And I took this breath and I looked at all these cars going by and looked at myself, not a scratch on me, as far as I knew, not a scratch on the car. And I wanted to scream at all those cars flying by me. You think you're going somewhere? You're not going anywhere unless God lets you. And I could almost audibly hear God's voice, not audibly, but it felt like it. You're right, Danna. You're not going anywhere unless I allow it. Well, that was a lesson many, many years ago. A lesson in realizing how little control we really have in life. Have you ever felt out of control? Do you feel out of control right now? In this crazy year 2020, most of us feel we have lost a lot of control, more than ever before. What was normal is no longer normal. But what we can control are our thoughts and our actions. We can live with greater purpose and passion despite our circumstances.